Hello and welcome, my Pisces friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a general growth reading for my friends born under the Pisces zodiac sign. This reading is in celebration of Lammas, which is a pagan holiday that celebrates the growth of the harvest. To embrace the energies of today, we're going to explore what growth you've had so far and achieved in your life, and what further growth you can look forward to in the future. The deck I'm going to use for this reading is the Everyday Witches Tarot, created by Deborah Blake and Elizabeth Alba. Afterwards, I'm going to end the session with a blessing from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, which is created by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. I will have links below to both these fabulous decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourself. Alright, my Pisces friends, let's see what the cards have to say for you. What growth has my Pisces friends achieved so far? The Ten of Swords. 10 is a completion card. It's the final manifestation of a situation and then also a new beginning. Swords are associated with the element of air and are connected with your truth and knowledge. So what we've learned so far and the growth that we've seen is that the understanding of how painful some situations can be, however, never giving up. Always keep going. And also recognizing, even though things may be painful and it may hurt, to retain that knowledge of the situation and embrace the new day, to continue going forward. We've had some hard knocks, Pisces. However, the growth that you've achieved is that understanding that you're not going to give up, that determination piece. What skills and blessings has the Ten of Swords granted us? We have a jumper here. The Nine of Cups. Nines are about a completion, but it's a compromise completion. Cups are associated with the element of water and are connected with our emotions and our intuition. What the Ten of Swords has taught us is that we can achieve great things. There are beautiful 10 cups that she has arranged in this beautiful castle. She has worked very hard for what she's achieved. However, instead of it being the 10 of cups, which is the final completion and manifestation of the cups, it's a 9. She has not worked herself to death. She's quite content with where she's at. She has a balance in life. You may not have that final goal of what everybody wants you to have. However, you have amazing accomplishments and a sense of inner peace to go along with it. So the hard knocks have taught you compromise is important, and also the fact that you've been able to achieve great things, even in spite of having a few fairly big knocks in your life. Let's see, my Pisces friends, what growth we can expect and embrace for the future. Okay, we have a jumper. The Hermit. The Hermit is the 9th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about an inner journey. The need to go inwards and really gain insight into ourselves. Reaching deep so that we can reach higher in the universe and connect in with the higher realms with greater ease. That communication and connection is going to be very important for you as you go forward and move on with your journey. So let's see what challenges you're going to face in going inwards so that you can go upwards, if you will. What challenges are going to face you in the Hermit? The Three of Pentacles. Threes are about expression and growth. Pentacles are about abundance and growth as well. So what's going to give the Hermit some problems is the skill and task mastery of the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles really talks about mastering your skill, that need to refine and hone your skills. You have a lot of skills. You've been able to accomplish a lot. However, that daily task mastery does not need to be here. What needs to happen is, instead of hitting the actual physical labored exterior, you need to go inwards and embrace that inner journey. So it's going to be kind of, instead of focusing on what you can accomplish, it's focusing on that inner self, that true self, living authentically. So let's see how we can overcome the Three of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. Pages are that childlike innocence, that innocence to explore and really embrace that play aspect of knowledge. Swords, like we learned here, is all about the truth and knowledge. What's going to kind of overcome and help you kind of hurdle the Three of Pentacles is that childlike innocence, that exuberance that we have, that excitement and inquisitive mind for knowledge. That knowledge is going to be that inner self. Truly finding out who we are. We hide ourselves. We learn it's important that we have to start masking and shielding ourselves from society as a whole. And as we do that, we stop really connecting in and really knowing ourselves. Taking that need for knowledge, that excitement for knowledge, and turning it inwards is going to be very important. Additionally, that sense of play and excitement needs to go inwards and into who you are rather than into the books. And why would we do this? What's the outcome? What outcome can we expect if we do this inner journey and focus in on ourselves? What does the Hermit and the Page of Swords, what reward do they have for us? That outcome piece. The Five of Wands. Fives are all about conflict and challenge. Wands are about the inner fire and passion. The Hermit and Page are going to give us the ability to overcome the challenges that we're going to face next. Everyone has that very clear-cut notion of who they are, that expectation, what things should look like, how things should end. And they're not afraid to tell you. They're not afraid to share their thoughts. People share their opinions with you freely. When you don't know yourself as well as you should, it's harder. You're going to get more of the Ten of Swords because you're going to kind of feel stabbed in the back. Instead of having that kind of feeling of being stabbed in the back and being misunderstood, truly understand who you are. So when this happens and you get these group of individuals who are judging you and really challenging you, you can come from a place of authenticity of who you are and really be able not to just challenge, but to explain who you are and explain how maybe their thoughts and opinions don't apply to you. All right, let's look at what our shadow self wants to share. And that's the Ace of Cups. Aces are a gift from the universe. Cups are associated with our emotions and intuition. The Ace of Cups is also known as the Holy Grail, that life-giving source. What the shadow self is reminding us of is that not only are we going to have that ability to stand up for truly who we are, but we're also going to be able to start sharing that with those who would benefit. We're going to be able to share that intuition and share that amazing self with others. which will help make this journey even more fulfilling for you. All right, let's end the session off with a blessing. What blessing does the Lammas have for my Pisces friends? This one's looking right out for us. Water, cleansing. It's going to be important that not only are you connected in and grounded during this process, because the Hermit is going to be asking you to go inwards. It's also going to be important that we connect in with the water source. We've got a number of cups here. That life-giving source not only will help cleanse who we are, it will also help shed some of this stuff that we're going to find out in the Hermit that isn't working and we need to get rid of. Water is an amazing source to help rid us of that buildup that we don't need and what's not working. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however, they were meant for you. I drew these cards for my Pisces friends. What did they say to you? Everyone has intuition and can access guidance through the cards. What further information do the cards want to share with you? I hope that you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain more insight into what growth you've achieved and what you can expect in the future. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. Go check it out. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Pisces friends.